Contractors are responsible for supplying all tools and equipment needed for all jobs, i.e. man lifts, ladders, rigging equipment, fall protection, welding equipment, etc. CGC will not supply any tools or equipment without written approval from a regional safety manager. Hazards such as ditches, trenches, and any overhead work must be barricaded. Here at CGC, we believe that the best protection against injury comes from a workforce committed to safe work practices. And at the core of that principle is the use of personal protective equipment. Every CGC employee, contractor, and visitor must wear PPE when entering the plant or doing any work on CGC property. Depending on the work being done, there can be a variety of personal protective equipment that is required. This could come in the form of aprons, gloves, respirators, fall protection, or face shields. No matter the task, we have a basic set of PPE that must be worn whenever you're at the plant. This includes a Class 2 Level 2 high-visibility shirt, jacket or breakaway vest, earplugs or other hearing protection, safety glasses with side shields, cut-resistant wrist gauntlets, and CSA-approved steel-toed safety shoes. Gloves are also required when handling any material and when using a knife. Remember, it's your responsibility to keep your PPE in good repair and to ensure all defective or damaged equipment is taken out of service and never used. Contractors are required to wear shirts with a minimum of a short sleeve, as well as long pants. Hair longer than shoulder length must be tied back and secured, and beards exceeding shoulder length must also be contained. The wearing of rings or dangling earrings is prohibited within the plant. Stud earrings are permitted, and small hoop earrings must be taped up. Keys and wallet chains must not hang loose. The first step in working safely throughout your day is always dressing for the occasion, with the right set of well-maintained personal protective equipment. It is the contractor's sole responsibility to provide training, fit testing, and ensure proper use of respirators if they are required for the work. Suitable face shields or goggles must be worn during all welding, torching, grinding, chipping, compressed air use, and filling of propane tanks. By following this simple policy, employees, visitors, and contractors will reduce the risk of injury to themselves and others. Make sure to always follow the marked walkways, and always walk, never run. When using stairs, use the handrails, and only ever take one step at a time. Always use man doors. If you encounter a roll-up door opening, do not walk through. The roll-up doors in the specialty department are the exception to this rule. Wait for them to be all the way up before proceeding through the door. Follow the signage and always yield to mobile equipment unless you make eye contact with the driver and they stop to allow you to cross. When approaching a forklift or other mobile equipment, again ensure that you've made eye contact to ensure they know you're there. And unless they have their forks lowered and the engine shut off, do not approach within 5 feet of the vehicle. Following this simple set of rules will ensure safe travel through the plant for you and everyone else. The operator of any piece of mobile equipment must be trained and licensed to do so. The operator must never leave the equipment running unattended. All mobile equipment loads shall be secured. Smoking in mobile equipment is prohibited. When parking mobile equipment, set the brake, lower the load, and remove the key. Lifts are not to be left in the raised position.